Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing a-okay. And we are here to talk about Rafael Leão again. Words don't comply. I don't even know what to say. The club is moving like a fucking, I don't know, like a man whore that's got three fucking women on the go, bruv. We're going from this chick to this chick to this chick to this chick to this, like, bro, just sign me a player. Or just don't sign anyone. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to get a winger and we're going to use Brian Zaragoza instead. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. You know, I know I'm the host and I'm the owner of the channel, but it's getting a bit boring, man. It's getting a bit boring. I don't get it twisted. It's not boring to the point where I haven't uploaded all day because of this bullshit. Put it this way, I woke up about not 20 minutes ago. About an hour ago I woke up. My sleep schedule is absolutely fucking French fried, bruv. But yeah, man. That's why we're here. But exactly, brother. Same day, same shit. I agree with you. Big up, by the way. Big up Yusuf, man. Big up yourself every single time. Please tell Bayern aren't. Please tell me Bayern aren't getting Leão. It looks that way. But yeah, at this point, just sign me a player. I don't really care who it is. Just sign me a freaking player because I'm getting so bored and so pissed off with this whole ordeal and all of this because, like, same shit every day. You know what I mean? And this is coming from Christian folk, so you have to take it with a pinch of salt. But at the same time, like, typical, I have to sneeze in the middle of my damn stream. But yeah, like, I don't know. Barca can't afford Nico. That's why Herbal is waiting. Yeah, maybe that's the case. But I don't know, man. I don't really know what to think of this football club anymore, to be honest with you. Obviously, I love it like it's like a family member or a kid or whatever, but it's a bit peak. Get off that. Right, so this is what the report is saying. So it says on May 30th, there was a meeting between Bayern and Rafael Leão's agent in Munich. Max Herbal has already discussed the club's vision with the player in a phone call. So he spoke to Leão. Since then, there has been no further contact among concerns regarding Leão. Bayern see basically they don't like his defensive work. Then it goes on to say, after Bayern's efforts were temporarily suspended, there are now plans to resume talks with Leão, considering that the third candidate, Nico Williams and Bradley Barcola, are difficult to get. Within the club, there's a hope that Vincent Kompany would improve Leão's defensive work. Furthermore, the Portuguese can be developed not only on the wing but also up front if needed. So yeah, that's what's being said. Again, you always have to take everything that's being said with a pinch of salt, but that's what's being put out there. Now, I don't want to see him up front. He's not a striker. I know he can play that, but he ain't a striker. We need someone like a Gokares that's gonna sit and he's gonna sit in this team and just go hang, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can't because of the offside rule, but you get my point. I don't want to see him at the halfway line. I don't want to see him in defence. Cool. I would rather be sat here saying, my striker don't defend. Why not get back? Show passion. Blah, 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 blah. I'd rather that and complain about that than saying, my striker isn't up front, like we have been with Harry Kane. You know what I mean? It's backwards. So, yeah, it's so annoying. It makes no sense. I don't understand it. And yeah, they're backwards. Put it that way. So yeah, it's a bit peak. Now there was. Let me get another tab. 1 second. Literally, when I was doing the timer, another piece of news did come in literally 5 minutes ago. So let's share this. Is this on the screen? Let me just check. It's on the screen. Yes, it is. Okay. So then this goes on to say, since Nico Williams is closer, can you read it? Hold up. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Since Nico Williams is closer to Barcelona and Bradley Barcola is closer to staying at PSG, Bayern have not given up on Rafael Leão. There are still an alternative to his situation. So far, there have been no offers or concrete steps. By late June / the start of July, Bayern are likely to decide whether to advance with a concrete offer for Rafael Leão or not. If they decide to go for Leão, Bayern are expected to reach a 75 to 85, including add-ons for him, I'm guessing. Clubs like Saudi Arabia, clubs from Saudi Arabia, sorry, are also still interested in Leão. And I can never say this guy's name, but I know he's like the main guy there. For this guy and Max Allegri, he is an important player, but not unsellable, because there's no unsellable player in the current Milan squad. It depends on the offer, even though Milan wouldn't want him to leave. So yeah, that's what's being said, and it's coming from this guy. I'm guessing who is reliable. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's basically being said. I don't understand, to be honest with you. It's boring. You know what I mean? It is boring. It's jarring. Yeah. So it's peak. What's this say? I'd rather use our youth like Vanna, Araconda, or Carl than get these wingers. I agree with you, Thomas, mate. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Big up, Carl, every single time, brother. How are you, man? Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Bless up. So yeah, that's basically what's being said. But I don't know. You know, Leroy Sané is basically gone, so there is no excuse not to bring a winger in. I would like to use the youth. I'm not even gonna lie, you know. But the thing is, you can't have a full team of youth, because this is Bayern Munich. You know, with all due respect, they can come through like Pablo did, you know, like Carl is doing, you know, and so on. But we can't have a full team of youth, because it's just not gonna happen. Bro, the club doesn't even know who they want. Every 2 weeks there's a new name. Yeah, the saga continues, bro. That's why in the title and in the thumbnail it says the Rafael Leão saga continues. And it continues for a reason, you know. So yeah, it's peak, it's done, it makes no sense, but I don't know. I don't really know what to think. I still, for some reason, have a feeling we're going to get Rodrigo. Just because, like, none of this is ever concrete. And if it is concrete, then the player wants to go somewhere else. Like, I still, you know, I know people are laughing at Bayern for getting rejected, which we haven't even been rejected. But, you know, in the Nico Williams stuff, like, Bayern Munich haven't even been rejected. Like, that is not the case. It's just that he prefers to go to that team. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I also just noticed that my microphone is like back over there rather than in front of me. So 1 second, let me just mute and I'll move that. There you go. Hopefully you can hear me more now, because it's actually next to my face rather than back. There. Big up, man. Big up to you every single time, brother. You know, man. Bless up, bro. But yeah, like, if Nico Williams prefers to go to Barca, I have nothing against that. It's a Spanish player. His best friend plays for Barca, and he wants to play for a big team in Spain. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Where that's just how it is. Bayern been taking L's in this window, seemingly, yeah. Big up, John, man. Bless up, bro. Bless up to you every time. Leão Rodrigo for the left wing is a must. One of them, at least. Yeah, I get that, Quincy. I get you. To be honest, no trolling. If Nico doesn't want Bayern, why should Bayern go for him? Bayern should want players that were dying commit. Yeah, no, 100%, Jonas. 100%, bro. 100%. You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, in the videos and so on, you haven't seen me angry or mad or anything, because I just understand that a Spanish player wants to go to a Spanish team. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's just is what it is. What players would you like at the club? And realistic, bro? Yeah, man. Good question. I would definitely bring in Rodrigo if you could. I feel like Rodrigo 80 million is very, very, very far too cheap. Like far, far, far too cheap. So I would go and get him. I have a feeling we're still going to get Nkunku because I think the price is going to drop. So yeah, in that, that just is what it is. So I want Stiller. I still want Stiller. I feel like Yalpalinia. Apologies for keep rubbing my eyes. But I literally woke up about an hour ago because my sleep's fudged. But yeah, like I would take Stiller. I want a centre back. So that's personally what I would say. Bless up Eunice every time, man. Smash up the likes if you haven't already, people. Bless up. Rafael Leão is best of the rest, so he's the best out of the bunch that we're looking at. Okay. Just watch Barca fail. It's almost impossible for them to get it done. La Liga president were even saying that yesterday. Okay, interesting. When we get a winger, who else or what position is next? Centre back, bro. It has to be because Minjay is likely to leave. Yeah, Minjay is likely to leave. So I would sell Coman, bring Leão. Yes, bring him in, bro. Bring him in. I've never say his freaking name. Is it Watermaid? Watermaid? I know who he is. He's the young striker. Young German striker. Yeah, bring him in. 100% bring him in. Groda, cheap option. If Watermaid, yeah, man. Bring in Groda, man. He obviously used to play in our league, didn't he? So I don't see anything against that. I really wanted Verts, but now I have man. Bring him in, bro. 100% bring him in. Will Upamecano be a starter for Bayern? Yes, he will. Yes, bro, I would take him, but the problem is Spurs. You can never ever, say that they're actually gonna do. You know what I mean? Like it's peak with them. It really, really is peak with them. So you just never know. Bro, what about? I don't know too much about him. I know that people were talking about him the other day, and they were asking me about him, and I haven't seen too much on him, so I'm not gonna really have an opinion on him. But yeah, like maybe you never know. What do you think of Sadio? I can't speak. I think he will be good if he will have playing time. Yeah, maybe, but I just don't think it was the right pickup, personally. Groda is a baller, bro. Even Muller said it in the press conference after the game. Yeah, no, I would bring him in, bro. I agree with you. Ugh. I actually agree with you. I've been having my tissues. I've been having nosebleeds recently, so I just want to make sure that I'm not having another one on stream because I do not want it dripping on my Bayern shirt. I don't see nothing. Do you think Bayern have any competition next year in the Bundesliga? It's going to be interesting to see what Ten Hag will do. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Okay, no, nothing there. Good. I do not want a nosebleed. No, I especially do not want blood on my freaking kit. Yeah, maybe. You just never know. Right now, who is the most realistic winger we'll get in? Bro, second, bro. I generally can't answer your question. Not because of anything like that. I generally don't know. I just don't know. I would say Nico Williams is the most realistic when we're not actually deep in it. But obviously, he's very, very, very heavily linked to Barca. Giving them his word that he'll go to Barca, and they're obviously trying to do that and so on. But yeah, you know what I mean. Well, that new Bayern kit, it's bad. You're not like the new Bayern kit. I'm guessing you're a Barca fan. Dortmund looks interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they give him more money. They just bought in Joe Bellingham, didn't they? So it's going to be interesting to see what's, with that. And then obviously, same goes with Leverkusen as well. Are they going to give Leverkusen, are they going to give Ten Hag that money? You know what I mean? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Miles Lewis Skelly. He's a good player, interesting player, but I'm pretty sure he plays left back now. He's not better than Davies, so no. The faster Nico Saga goes, the better for us. Yeah, 100%. Chiesa would cook for Bayern. He's injury prone, mate, unfortunately. Good player, though. His dad was a good player as well. I'm a Bayern. Okay. I am a Barca fan. Okay, yeah. No way you think that kit is fire. No. It's growing on me, but it's definitely not one of the, one of those kits where you're like, yes. Like this kit. I love this kit. Obviously, it would have been better if this was white, if you had the white stripes and so on. But, yeah, that's personally how I see it. I'm paranoid that I've got fucking bloody nose now. They went 0-0 in the Club World Cup. I'm glad I wasn't awake for that game because I was going to watch that game. Personally, think Gittins would be good for Bayern. He's going to Chelsea, mate. The problem with English players, bro, is they come over to Germany. They do their thing. They do really, really good. And then they want to go back to England. So that they make themselves in the Bundesliga with a massive club in the Champions League and then want to go back to a shit team in England. It just is what it is, unfortunately. Do you like Rafael Leão? I think he's a good player, yeah. I think he's a good player. I just don't think he's... I don't think he's the echelon. Where the hell is he? Bro, I don't know. I'm not going to lie as well, Jester, bro. I woke up, so I'm surprised he hasn't been in here annoyed with me that I went live. Skydiving, you don't really... Whoa. I can call him, though. Let me call him. What's this? Well, that went way too fast. But he's not even answering. Don't worry though, Jester, bro. If he's asleep, we can go live because I'm an admin on that channel, so we'll just go live. Also, as well, Jester, bro. If you can, just be in the studio, like in the background, and I'll add you when I'm done, and then we'll just do it if you want, bro. If you're still in here, I don't know if are you still in here, Jester? Just let me know if you still want to do the show. I don't know. I think Zia might be asleep, bro. But yeah, we could do the show, bro. I'll run it. I don't care. Because we got things to speak about anyway. Right. Yes, I do like Rafael Leão. I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's worth the money that we're looking at. You think that we're the biggest club in Europe? That makes me... Oh, makes the most mistakes, definitely. Jonathan David as a backup, centre forward, 1,000%, brother. 1,000%. We can, bro. All right, man. All right, we'll do that then. We'll run that then, Jester, yeah? Just be in the background, bro, and as soon as I'm done. Much too late. I'm in the studio already. Okay, bro. All right. As soon as I'm done here, we'll run it, man. And he might even be awake by then, but I don't know. Would I take Rashford? No, he's shit. Get Leão and Eze. Be amazing to do that. Big up. That would be amazing to do, yeah? I'd do that. I'd do that. Big up touchline every time. We need a backup striker because I think Kane doesn't have the legs anymore now. Yep. I'm not going to disagree with you saying that playing Serge isn't diabolical. I agree. But, yeah, it just is what it is. Leão, Williams, and Bacola, they are all inconsistent. Yep. Either one of them would be fine. No big deal. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If we decide to buy Yildiz, he will come to us. Yildiz is in the player that plays for Juventus. Zia showed up. Wait, is he actually in the studio now? Okay, that's cool. I'll be there soon then. Who would you choose between Leão, Nico Williams, and Bacola? Probably Nico because he's younger, isn't he? I think he's the youngest out of them, is he not? Like, you need to have the youth there, bro. I don't want... What is he? He's 21, right? No, he's 22 years old. He's 22. What's Bacola? Okay, Bacola's 22 as well. I know Leão is the oldest out of all of them. Which is... He's not old. He's 26 years freaking old. You know what I mean? He's not an old player, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's that. Why do you hate Barca? Just always have, bro. Your fans talk too much as well, bro. Talk like you're the echelon, bro, when we own you. You know what I mean? But we don't need to go there, bro. We don't need to go there. This ain't a diss, bro. I woke up about an hour ago. We don't need to go into that, bro. So yeah. Rafa was the player that came off the bench for Portugal and was causing Spain a lot of problems in the final. Yeah, he did. 100% he did. You think all of the big clubs like Real Madrid or Man City, who sign big superstars every season, is bad? You think all of the big clubs like Real Madrid and Man City who sign... Do I think it's bad that they sign superstars? Is that what you're asking me? Yeah, basically. We hit... Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is, man. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? So, Rogovic would be a good... he won't come in, bro, because he's Serbian. Search it. I'm not getting into it. Not getting into politics on this shit. Yeah, it's been over a week. What you want about, Adam? I'm confused, bro. But yeah, man. Let's see what happens. It just, again, like I said, it's a saga where it seems to... We do this, then we do that, then we do this, then we do that. We're going from this X to that X, this X to that X. You know what I mean? It's jarring, bro. Let's not be around the bush. It's fucking jarring. Oh yeah. The final was in the state. Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah. No, I get you. But yeah, let's see what happens. Basically, from what I'm seeing, is that Bacola wants to stay at PSG, and PSG do not want to sell him. So the likelihood of getting him out of the club, you would have to offer a stupid amount of money. So yeah, there's that. Nico Williams obviously wants Barcelona, but if Barcelona can't do the deal, then Bayern are the option. Obviously, Bayern were his first option before Barca come into the deal. Which again, I have nothing against. A Spanish player that wants to go to a Spanish club. Nothing against. Let me clear my throat 1 second. That's better. Is that the guy that plays for Palace? Let me go. Crystal Palace. Is that the guy that plays for Palace? A forward, right? Yeah. How old is he? 27. To be fair, he has played in the league before. He was playing for Mainz. He's not a bad player. Don't Milan want to trade Leão for Araujo? I don't know. But that's up Twisted Fate. How are you? Moise Keane? Moise Keane is a bit of a he's a bit of a fucking nutter, bruv. He was doing a madness for in Everton, bro. When he was like having parties and shit like that, the guy's he's a bit reckless, bro. But he is a good player. I'm not saying he's a shit player. Definitely not. He's a good player. But yeah. Matthijs at Leaving Palace. Liam, don't listen. There we go. So, are you happy with FC Bayern? Don't sign a centre back. No. We have to sign a centre back. Rafa just turned 26, unless somebody mentioned that already. There we go. Yeah, no. That's not. You know, we have to have a centre back. I'm not going into the centre. Obviously, I have to. You know, I don't have a. I can't put a word in edgeways, but yeah, I'm not going to be happy with the club if they, you know, fuck around and yeah, no. Not for me, man. That'll piss me off. Bastoni would be amazing. Getting him out of Inter Milan is hard, and getting him out of Italy is hard. To be quite honest, you know. So, but we definitely need a centre back. Personally, I would go and get Mark Gay. Yeah, personally, I would get Mark Gay. That's personally what I would do. Anasio, yeah. And bro, I've been talking about Anasio for years, bro. People that have a goalkeeper. No, we're not getting a goalkeeper. I got a centre back for you guys, Liam. Twisted, bro. You're about to get timed out if you do a madness. Re-sign David Alaba? Yeah, that's not. Fuck that cunt. He turned into a fucking Madrid agent when they give him money, bro. Fuck that prick. What about the Burnley centre back? Ezevev? Yeah, I'd get him. Man said to laugh my ass. What about John Stones? John Stones is a good player. But is he going to go on a free? Because I don't want to spend too much money on him. He's a bit older, isn't he? You know, when Anasio is super young. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend a big amount of cash. You know what I mean? You trust Neuer, not saying he's bad, but surely no. We have a young goalkeeper. Yep, 1,000% they would. Man said Maldini. Isn't he an attacker? Maldini's not a centre back, is he? Bayern should carefully choose out of the three wingers that best fit how we play, because none of them show a lot to be. Yeah. No, I'm with you. We'll give you Militao and Alaba as a sweetener for when we signed Alaba. No. You can keep your shit. I know what you're trying to do here. I know that you're not a dickhead in my chat, but I know what you're trying to do, bro. Relax. Is your young keeper good? Yes. Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people don't think he's good enough because when he come in, he it was like shit centre backs and so on and so forth. Kim and Jay making mistakes, you know. So you know, people then thought it was on him. But if you put a good solid base in front of him, stand your base, mate. You know, then yeah. Finally, hope this is true. Falk has been more truthful this summer than Pelé. There we go. Is there even a good centre back on this market? Yeah. Ezevev. I'd take Ezevev. I would take Mark Gay. I would take Anasio. Anasio showed it as well in that final. So, do you like Carl? Yep. I think he's a good player, and I think he actually needs to be integrated into this team this season. I really, really do. But yeah, man. No, we're not going to get Gusto, bro. Does Muller leave it during the runs? No, I think he plays the whole thing, bro, because he hasn't got a club. Yeah, he doesn't have a club, so I think he you know, he hasn't got a club, so but yeah, blessed up to everybody. I'm gonna raid Zia. Smash like, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, man, big up. we'll be back again. Maybe even in a couple of hours to play some FIFA or something. I'm not sure. Because I woke up recently, so I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. But yeah, bless up, bless up to everybody, and yeah, man.